Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the little break that I've had recently and also then go into what I'm planning to bring you. So my name's Carmelle and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm striving to bring together a community who can train together, exercise together, feel into your body, and I do that via a lot of Pilates style and inspired movements. There's a little bit of yoga, there's a little bit of barre involved in that as well. And it's just pretty much about listening to your body. And as I progress this channel, I want to really bring some more of a lot of different modalities into what we do and how we move our body and how thinking outside the box into neuro exercises and exercises to improve our circulation and our lymphatic flow, bringing those all together, and even the muscles around our jaw and our mouth and our tongue, bringing all of those into our practice so that we can be in one place and get a whole lot more out of our body. Because once you start to tweak the smaller things inside your body, it can work as a whole much better, and it can take you to new places via strength or mobility or flexibility, or even just letting go of the tension that you've got through your neck or your jaw or your hips or wherever that might be. So that's my goal, to bring you all, to bring us all, so that we can do it all together, because I receive your energy back, and it's really important for me to know what you would like to see more of, or for me to introduce, or just hear your comments and your feedback. So it's pretty important that I know that this is hitting the right place, and I'd love to keep the conversation open. So just a little bit about, I've been a little bit absent for the last few months. I have a sister, Michelle, who is 2 years older than me, and she became unwell with a few pretty weird and wonderful symptoms from the beginning of the year, starting with an ear infection and then rapid hearing loss. And before long, she was wearing hearing aids. And this is from a person who had no slow decline in hearing. And then she began to get sciatic pain and acute abdominal pain over the months, testing. And anyway, unbeknownst to her and to the medical community, who were sending her home with results that were inconclusive and saying, just go home, she ended up in ICU in July, where she was treated for 2 weeks. Epstein Barr virus had been attacking her central nervous system, and she passed away after 2 weeks in ICU. And it just hit our family very, very hard. And it's been a little while adjusting to not having her here and feeling her around, picking up her energy, and also going into a place where it just helps you to reevaluate your own life and your own direction, the people you spend your time with, where you give your energy, where you devote your time, and your inner journey, because at the end of the day, we're born alone, we die alone. So it's just, I've been taking the time to feel into a grief that I had no idea how to work through. But it's just day by day, and you allow the waves to come over you when they do and to dissipate. So for those of you who've lost someone really close, I'm really sorry for your loss, and I hope that you can find some comfort in me sharing a little bit about my journey as we go on. I just wanted to touch on that today, how much it's affected me, and what I'm here to bring, what I'm here to do, and how I'm here to live my life. And I want to live my life as fully as I can. And one beautiful thing about Michelle is, particularly in the last 5 or 6 years of her life, she lived with abandon. She holidayed, and she was really alive. It was almost as if someone 5 or 6 years ago said, if you knew you were going to die in 5 or 6 years, what would you do? And I reckon she did it all. So, and while she was vibrant and healthy and strong and just so much happiness around her. So that makes me really happy for her, knowing that. So we probably should live like that. We should live looking after our body, looking after our mind, our mental health, our emotional health, our relationships, nurture from within and, nurture from within and then nurture everything that falls into place outside. And sometimes you'll need to weed your own garden and pick out the things that aren't serving you in your growth journey, in your journey towards living your best life. And sometimes that might be picking out the weeds in your diet, the things that don't nourish you and don't nurture you and don't give you life force energy. So if something, is as close to the source when you eat it, it's got the life force energy. Something that comes out of chemicals made with numbers, it's not going to give you life force energy. So, maybe get a really involved and in-depth test of your blood and your hormones, and inform yourself with what you might be needing more of. And also with outside, with everything that you do with your body, get in the sunshine, put your feet on the earth or the sand or the water, and every single day, as much as you possibly can, every single day. And it doesn't matter for how long. It could be a few minutes, it could be for a lot longer than that. So I hope that you continue to live your life looking after you on every level. I will also be bringing some meditations onto this channel for you to delve into and perhaps really begin to enjoy just that inner focus, that inward focus of connecting to the high vibration of you, and perhaps get messages or insight or just peace and calm and knowing that you're not alone in the universe. At the end of the day, as I said before, we're born alone, we die alone, but we're never really alone, because the universe is what we're a part of. We're a part of a much greater thing than our life here on earth, than our body. But while we're here, I think looking after that body should be our top priority. So, having said all that, I thank you for listening, if you've listened, and sharing. And I would love to hear your comments, your feedback, your stories, and whatever you would like to share. And I look forward to seeing you for the video that I'm about to prepare now. Bye for now.